Okay, the volume of a right pyramid. A right pyramid just means that it stands up straight, where you can find the altitude to be perpendicular. And the volume of a right pyramid is 1/3 the area of the base times height. So remember, big B refers to the area of the base. And H is also referred to as altitude, refers to the perpendicular height of the pyramid. So the first example, to find the volume, we want to break it up. First, we want to figure out what the area of the base is. And the base here is a square, since it's a square. So the formula for a square is to take one of the sides and square it. And that's going to be 2 squared, which gives us 4. So we have the area of the base. Then the height, we need to identify what the height is, which is given to us, and that's 40 centimeters. So our formula is going to be 1/3 the area of the base times the height. Now when you put 1/3 in your calculator, make sure you put 1 divided by 3 in parentheses. So start with the parentheses at the beginning and end with the parentheses at the end. So you should get a total volume of 53.3, and that is cubic centimeters. Remember, volume is cubic units, so we raise our power to the 3rd power. Alright, I'd like for you to try the next example, finding the volume. So first identify what the area of the base is, then what is my height, and that's given to us, and then finally what's the volume. Okay, so we should have gotten the area of the base of 25, a height of 12, which was given to us, and a volume of 100 cubic meters. Okay, the next example. Same thing, we want to find the area of the base, but this time just slow down and make sure you understand the area of a triangle makes the area of our base. So the area of a triangle is 1/2 the base of the triangle times the height of the triangle. And then we want to identify the height of the pyramid, which is here. And then of course our volume formula. So it's going to be 1/3 whatever we find for the area of our base times the height of the pyramid. Alright, so I'd like for you to pause the video and see if you get what I get. So the area of your base is the area of this triangle, so we should have gotten 198 inches. That's squared. The height was 13 inches, and they just gave us that value, and the volume is a total of 858 cubic inches. Okay, a right circular cone is just going to be a cone where they give us a perpendicular height. And the volume for a right circular cone is going to be 1/3 the area of the base times the height, where in this case the area of our base, since our base is a circle, is pi r squared. And the height is the height of the cone. So for example 3, we want to break it down into parts. First, find the area of our base, which is pi times our radius squared. So pi times our radius, make sure you know the radius is 10, not 20, and 10 squared is 100. So pi times 100 is 314.2. The height is the perpendicular height of the cone, which they gave to us as 28 inches. So now for the volume, we take 1/3 our area of our base times our height of 28, and we should get a total value of 2,932.2 cubic inches, or actually 0.5 cubic inches. Alright, so I'd like for you to try the next example. We first want to find the area of our base, identify the height, and then substitute our values into 1/3 the area of the base times the height. Pause the video and see if you get what I get. So the base area is 113.1 squared meters, the height is 12 meters, and the volume is 452.4 cubic meters. If you didn't get that, raise your hand or ask a neighbor. For example 4, we're going to find the volume of the entire solid. So we have to find the volume of the cylinder, which is on the bottom, and then add that to the volume of a cone, which we just learned about. The volume of a cylinder was what we learned last class, so you may need to refresh your memory and look at the notes, or look at your formula sheets, which should have the formula on it for you. Alright, so pause the video to see if you get what I get. So we should have gotten a total of 235.6 cubic meters. Breaking that down, The volume of the cylinder, you should have gotten 235.6. Oops, sorry. The volume of the cylinder should have been 197.9, and then the volume of the cone should have been 37.7, and then added those together, should have gotten 235.6. Okay, and finally, to find the volume of the pyramid where it has values given to us, the base has an area of 84.3 square centimeters and the height is 16.4 centimeters. So the volume of a pyramid is 1/3 the area of the base times the height. So this time they gave us the area of the base. It was 84.3. And the height is 16.4. So substituting those values, we get 460.8 cubic centimeters for our volume. Alright, I'd like for you to pause the video and try number 5 on your own. And for the volume, we should have gotten 17 cubic feet.